Hold on.
Yes, because
no, because when he was heavy on drugs, that all those fucking albums came out that he's dressing up like Robin and shit.
What you talking about? You used to listen to all them crack albums, bro.
Yeah, but still,
bro, that nigga's the best, bro. That nigga could be on fucking heroin right now. He, half asleep, and still half better than everybody else.
No, he was still nasty in that song.
Yeah, but still, moral of the story:
he's still killing these little.
Most artists are better when they're on drugs, and it's crazy.
They try to make me go to rehab.
She definitely did go.
Hit a whole wine house.
She went to the permanent rehab in the sky.
In the sky.
She didn't go to the sky. She went down.
This one's much better. That's why I got sauced on that mixture. That's why I got sauced on that mixture last week. I had to get up and eat a cup of ramen noodles.
What's up with you?
Saucy, that Dizzle be having me crazy. I'm telling you.
You was slurring and shit.
I wasn't slurring, motherfucker.
You probably was.
No, I wasn't.
I believe it.
I wasn't. Ask Talon when he gets here. He'll tell you. He was on that episode. I was just slurring away.
No, I think it was
when you was wearing the freaking Iron Man helmet.
Yeah,
what's going on in this episode? I had to click it.
I was like, "Yo, Charlie, I gotta fucking go. I gotta take a piss."
I thought that was
smile the whole episode.
Yeah, it's Mike Tyson and
something. Don't act because I don't know.
What the
keep
fuck?
Doing that?
Yeah, because how could I forget Roy Jones? Was it Roy Jones?
Was it that one? Did we do that?
I never liked Roy Jones.
I don't even remember.
Is it just mine or is it a black screen for everybody?
This is called
black screen for everybody,
okay.
Sir.
I'm still new here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, okay. I was thinking the same thing. Like, why is my screen black? Why I don't see anything anymore?
I'm gonna be honest with you. The one with the new logo, I forgot to upload, so all I have is the black screen that I play the commercials on. But this is usually how we start the show because it's a live show. So for the people that are wondering what he's talking about, who listen to this, we start with a blank screen and we talk a whole lot of shit. And then out of nowhere, I'll be like, this episode's going to be crazy because tonight's topic, Sylvester Stallone.
Ooh,
Hollywood.
Lie, boy.
Heavy hitter.
Stay tuned.
Let's work. Turn it down and listen to the experts. Gotta give a shout to the Talking Junk Network. Showing love, hosting battles, playing dope joints. The break room topics always staying on point. Never disappoint. We'll never need a makeover. We here for the takeover like Jehovah. Talking Junk break room take over on the podcast. Dropping bomb facts on demand like Comcast. Now drop a comment whenever they're going live. Hit the YouTube channel right now and go subscribe. Peace.
Talking Junk Network,
where entertainment lives.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to
your favorite rapper's favorite podcast.
See, this is why I like your show. You're very charismatic. You know the right things to say.
Let me tell you guys about these new Dizzle edibles. Now, I know you probably heard of the drink, and just like the drink, these edibles are the truth. I'm typically a smoker, and I usually like to do it before I drive to take some of the angst off this LA traffic. But with these edibles, I don't even think about rolling up. I don't have to worry about the aroma when I get out of the car, my eyes being red. I just pop in one and I'm good to go. I'm feeling happy and ready to just take on my day. Each edible comes with 25 milligrams. You get 10 in a package, which is more than enough because, again, all you need is one and it'll get you right.
It's It's time for all things cereal. Games with cereal. We try cereal and we let you know. So if you love cereal, we love cereal. Super cereal.
We're giving away 1,000 bottles of syrup. If you go to the syrup store at syrup.com and put in the discount code free bottles TikTok, then you can receive a free bottle of syrup. Just pay for shipping. Very easy. We're going to do the first 1,000 bottles.
Hello.
Welcome to the Break Room, the podcast that comes to you live every Friday night, right after Talking Junk. Hello, Macho. We heard you. There was the fucking advertisement was playing, man.
I said hello.
He said hello.
I was like, yo, why is it glitching?
It's not.
And then it was just probably.
It's not.
Liz, my lady, how y'all doing tonight?
Hello. No one knows I'm here. It's just Jason.
Hello, Governor. Well, you usually you
know
have
what?
your
I don't
own
care.
camera.
I don't care.
Why did you give her a camera if she don't never want to fucking use it?
Bro, she has her own area, her own screen,
don't want it.
her own microphone, and her own camera.
And I'll walk away.
You should put the second camera on your feet so that dude could try to
Yo, that was like the first year that we started. This motherfucker tried to tell me to show him my feet.
I said, yo, I'll pay you $500 to see some feet.
I'll tell you right now, if you would have said that, I would have showed him my feet. I would have dipped my toes in gravy for him. I would have did all of that.
He didn't say all that.
The gravy.
For 500 only?
Right? Yeah, for 500. They get the gravy for 500. For another 500, I'll lick the gravy off.
What you doing for 10,000, man?
Let him suck his
Nigga
toes.
putting his feet behind his head like, look what I could do.
I cannot do that no more. I'll fucking die, bro.
Ain't flexible enough.
I'll be 40 in 4 years. I'll break all my bones. I try to put my leg behind my fucking head.
His
you're
belly
done.
button would come from an innie to an Audi.
It's over.
It's over. Think I do that? My dick will go from a fucking Audi to an innie.
They go from
Here we go.
to a little mini, turn to a little mini fucking cans.
You always gotta fucking
Cans.
Vagina.
She actually says
back beside me.
You got an inverted penis.
Inverted penis. Something like that. That sounds about right.
Everything turns sexual on this show sometimes.
Every time.
It's not sexual. It's just always about penis. That's it.
I just
don't lie.
Let me tell you. I just had you right. We had a little podcast showcase on Talking Junk before we started here. Right, had 3 different podcasts come on, and the last podcast that we showcased was a podcast ran by 2 women called "Another Day, Another Vagina."
That's like, wow. I lived that life.
I don't remember this.
I lived that life. Yo, you better not let you. That's why you got headphones. Your wife would have heard you. She would have
transformer in disguise. This shit's always changing on me, nigga. Another day, another vagina.
It's insane.
It's just
so wild.
It
looks different today.
Yeah, it's a little flower in its hair.
Oh my!
What are these accents? These accents weren't here yesterday.
Nigga said a little flower in it.
We're gonna paint these little happy trays.
That shit look
happy trays.
What's that dude name with the big ass freaking 1975 afro that be drawing?
Bob Ross.
Bob Ross. That's who you sound
That's
like.
the GOAT, bro. That's the GOAT of painters.
Okay.
These little, you know, there's a theory, and we might, if we can get enough evidence, like we're doing for another episode that's coming out in a couple weeks. There's a theory that Bob Ross is a serial killer.
Oh, all his paintings are where he hides his bodies at.
Right, and it kind of feeds into the whole theory on why they don't even want to sell his paintings and all of that. But that's
bro. That's
for
wrong, bro.
day.
They
I'm
always
about
try
to say,
to
you're like, you're not a serial killer because of some paintings. You gotta actually like have.
bro. That's
I don't
crazy.
know. He always
gotta have
kind of. He's like,
Oh,
oh,
he
look at
drew
this.
mountains. He never went nowhere. He was in that same
That's where he
basement,
buried
bro.
them, though. Like the scenery in his
that's the
paintings
He
are
never,
scenery he
bro. He
painted.
was
where
on
he buried
PBS
the body.
every day. You tell me he was in the Colorado?
Nah, because
home?
he'd be painting a bush. He'd be like, oh, that's our secret bush right there. That's our secret. Keep that between us. That's where he buried one person. Watch.
Listen, man, that's
Put
bullshit.
the lady in the
Mental
bush.
man on the planet.
Lady in the
The little
bush.
happy tree over the bush. It's a little happy tray.
He was the freaking the painting.
And we're gonna do
artist
a little
version of
nice little sunset.
Michael
Do a
Jackson.
little nice little yellow there and mix it here with
He had the perfect
We'll
afro.
just keep that a secret between us.
the little red and get a nice little
beat his
orange. It's gonna make the nice sunset.
Oh.
A little happy tray.
The blood red color leaking from the bush. Don't worry about
Well,
that.
I'm gonna tell you now, we're not here to talk about no fucking Bob Ross. We're here to talk about the one and only Sylvester Stallone.
It's the slide guy.
He's the GOAT.
Yo, you know, I'll tell you what, right? I have a newfound respect for Sylvester Stallone
I've always respected him. How dare you?
after like hearing, because there's really not much of a biography out there for him. I know they did a biography on him. I never seen it. And I never really heard his story before this week. Netflix got that whole documentary on there. And I got a newfound respect for this man. Like he came up super hard, and there are a lot of parallels in his life that we kind of have in common. And it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, he grinded from the bottom for sure. Like I respect him. After
Did everybody
watching
freak?
that too.
His dad beat him into fucking greatness.
Yeah.
Bro, his dad chokeslammed him off of a horse. I got chokeslammed by my dad too, but it wasn't off of a
Crazy,
horse.
yeah.
a horse.
I was like, wow, you corny, bro. I done got out the house. I'm like, bro, lucky you my dad. Fuck your ass up.
Nah, but it's different though, because
I'd
he
have
had
told him something at least.
It's different though for him, because like his brother said, you just be listening, like in the middle of the night, you just hear his parents going at it like clockwork every night. Like, so he came from that kind of background where it was just
That shit is rare in an Italian household. For Puerto
For what?
Ricans and black, that shit is normal.
You said it's rare for it
Bro,
to beat their wife.
No, Italian.
Yeah, you said it's rare for an Italian to beat his wife. Okay,
Yeah, it's
Not,
that's
not,
no
you
Puerto
obviously
Rican,
never
it's
seen every Italian movie ever.
right. Like, where do you think they
About
get
mafia
that
movies, them bitches don't even talk back. Them bitches is scared. They gonna
Nah,
get
but
You didn't hear James Caan in fucking The Godfather?
I'm like Jimmy Wacker. She ain't no fucking good.
If you can't be
You ever hit my
messed up
sister
the
again,
gabagool.
I'll kill you. Because she got beat with a fucking belt.
I wish.
Honestly, though,
sometimes when like Jasmine say some fucked up shit, I look at her, but like, I wish it was a 50s. I'd have done double drop kick and shit.
To the moon.
I'd have ran in the room while she's sitting there and just drop kick.
RKO from the side of the room.
It'll cook me some
out of nowhere.
On the top rope. Oh my god.
Oh man, I can't.
No, but he definitely came up from like
But I tell you,
crazy background.
Stallone, but he had it tough since before he was born, like right before he was born,
Yeah,
and it sucks. His mom didn't want him. She was already 9 months pregnant. She didn't want him. Still went through, had the baby. Just his fucking luck, right? Hell's Kitchen, New York City. Go to the fucking hospital to have a baby. The forceps.
He was born in the state.
During childbirth that's used to grasp the baby out of the vagina fucking damaged his facial nerve, bro. That's what left him droopy.
That's why he had the
and with the
slack
speech
jaw.
impediment.
Yeah.
Right. But growing up, like rumors when you're growing up are fucking a bitch. Like
Oh, yeah.
kids are this. And it's crazy how rumors fly out because I always heard like he had a stroke or something.
That's what I've
And that
always
was-
heard.
I've never
Right,
heard,
growing
I've
up.
heard that before, but I've never in the books that I read about him.
Either.
He
I
never
never
said
said he had a stroke.
because when I read his biography, it said All it talked about in the biography was him ripping his pectoral muscle, trying to outbench a bodybuilder. He was trying to bench 500. They never talked about his face. That's why I was like, oh, maybe it's true. I don't fucking know what happened to him.
I think it
But
was
like, yeah,
definitely
like how the fuck a man that healthy? He's been healthy since his 20s, bro.
Yo, but that don't mean shit, bro. You could get stroke from anything.
No. If most likely, if you stay healthy and you stay away from bullshit, 95% of the time, ain't none of that shit happen to you.
You can still get a stroke regardless.
No, at any age.
Well, yeah, the age thing is crazy because, like I was telling Jay, the first time you seen Stallone, his face was like that, so I didn't think it was a stroke because he got older or some shit. I just was like, "That's that's how he looks."
Mm-hmm.
Right, but I didn't think it was because he got older. I just thought he had a tough break and caught one of them shits when he was young. You know what I mean? It happens.
I mean, like when we first seen him in Rocky, he was probably what 20.
Well, he was 40.
No, in Rocky, my nigga, like when he making
In
Rocky,
Rocky, he was 40.
He wasn't 40 years old making
No
Rocky.
way. He was 40 in Rocky, the first one?
Rocky he was 40.
He wasn't 40 years old when they did the first Rocky movie.
Yeah, when he started his career, he was young. When he became famous in Rocky, he was already 40 years old. He was like 37 or some shit.
When he was in Rocky?
Yeah.
So how old is the nigga today? Because
he's like 76.
He's in his 70s, yeah. He was born in like the late 40s, right?
He was born in 1946, bro.
Yeah.
So
Man's old.
Rocky come out.
Skeeta. Sylvester Stallone was 30 years old when he appeared in Rocky 1 in 1976.
You were 10 years old.
I was off by 10.
I mean, 10's a cat, bro.
I think I was thinking about part 5 then.
20, 40. He's like
part 5.
30.
He still was kind of old.
30's not.
I'm saying to become famous nowadays, you get famous at fucking 9.
Nah, but you see, that's why I admire people in his realm who they've gotten.
Hello,
they got famous after their prime. You know what I mean? Diamond Dallas Page won a fucking world championship after he was 36 years old. Fucking Harrison Ford, same thing. 36 years old.
Yeah,
that's when he.
They said he was like a carpenter before he started acting or something. Like
right.
Harrison Ford.
How old was he?
Right. And what?
In Star Wars. He was Han Solo.
He was like
he had to be like 40 years old, bro.
Yeah, I think he was like 30 something, 40 something at the earliest.
32 or some shit.
I'd say like 34.
How old was Harrison Ford in the first Star Wars movie?
34.
According to Screen Rant, Harrison Ford was born on July 13, 1942, and production began on March 22, 1976, meaning he was 33 when filming began and celebrated his 34th birthday shortly afterward. The first Star Wars movie released on May 25, 1977, before Ford's 35th birthday.
And see,
That's
back
why
then,
that shit look like plastic and fucking clay.
back in those days, people that were famous when they were teenagers.
That shit look bad dookie. I don't care what nobody say. That shit is trash, bro.
Play-Doh.
That's what it looked like, bro. Like Star Wars, the storyline is good.
You didn't think that shit back then? You was
When
like,
I
yo,
first saw Star Wars, nigga,
then
I
it
was
was-
like, bro, what you talking about? When I first saw Star Wars, I was like 14. That shit was doodle, nigga. It was doodle. It was already in the late 90s, bro. It was already 2000 something. That shit was doodle.
That's
I
insane.
didn't really sit down and watch it until I was in like my late 20s.
But you got to think back when it first came out, that was not normal for them. So they thought that was like
Yeah, they thought it-
crazy. Yeah.
Right.
Have you ever seen the original film? Like not like remastered. I'm talking about what it looked like back in the day.
Doodle. That's what they were playing on fucking Channel 11. Doodle, nigga.
It was like
I was
like
see that
just
shit.
a cloth, and they was just standing in front of it with a light on their face.
You know when you say when people say shit like that, when people be like, "Oh, you know," because at that time it was something spectacular. I just think if you're more in touch with reality, you know when shit is doodle. Like you be like, "Oh," you know what I'm saying? Like when you see people's face peeling off in the movie, that shit looked fake. It looked
Yeah,
like
but look at like how we looked at PlayStations and stuff like when it first came out. We thought
That's
PlayStation
blasphemy.
1 was
All these graphics are crazy. And if you look at
you're comparing that shit to what it will be in real life. they actually doing a movie with real people.
Okay, well, look at
There's
movies
no
though.
graphics, nigga.
Look
There's
at like the first Die Hard compared to like the fourth Die Hard. That's just the graphics is crazy.
doodle all the way through. It was
You lying to yourself.
And it's kind of different when you make like a science fiction movie. It's gonna have to make it crazy.
Yeah, make me believe it. Like, when you watch alien movies from back in the day,
just like, damn, we never seen nothing like that. I mean, people who
Bro, I don't want to hear shit because if you watch the first Alien movie right now, you can still see the string on that motherfucker. Like all these.
I was always one of those kids that was like, "Yo, you saw that picture in the back? That shit is 1950, but that picture's from fucking."
You saw that cameraman run across the back of the screen.
Yeah, you see niggas in the mirror and shit. Like
You saw that person hitting themselves in the back of production.
Oh, the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, you never even seen that shit.
I know stuff still.
What you talking about? What you saw? We talking about?
Somebody hung themselves in the back of the Wizard of Oz set. You can see it on the movie. They probably edited it out now.
That's doodle too, bro.
That's real,
bro. That Wizard of Oz was trash, bro. Titanic trash, bro. All those movies, people was like, "Yo, trash."
Titanic was great for it. What you mean?
He could have fit on the door, right? I know.
Exactly. You see,
He could have fit on the door.
That door was like 5 people deep, bro. You could have 5 motherfuckers on that.
I don't like Rose. I think she's one of the most like villainous Hollywood what is it, characters in the world ever of all time.
Right? She's a terrible person, but because
she's a terrible person,
she didn't even. Jack didn't even exist. That's the fucked up part.
It's not even about that. She held on to that jewel, and that man spent his whole life trying to look for that jewel, and at the very end of it, she just throws it over. Come on, man.
What's she gonna do with it, bro?
Give it to the man. He's been spending his whole life looking for it.
Gave it to him.
No, nigga, he saw where she threw it. Is in that
She
fucking.
let go twice.
They
She told
can't
Jack to let go, but she let go twice. This fucking
Yeah.
bitch. Go, Jack. Just go to the bottom of the fucking ocean. Get off of me.
Actually, that bitch
Women
knew
never love men like how men love women.
reality sunk in.
It's the straight truth.
This motherfucker has nothing, and he's gonna come live with me. I have to give him everything now for my aristocrat life.
She's like,
Let
I
me
just
tell him
survived.
there's no room on this
I just
door.
survived a book
You said her aristocrat.
She time
I
straight.
mean,
Got
Jason, you said aristocrat.
Yeah, he did.
Isn't a aristocrat like a hooligan or a villain?
No.
No,
Hey,
it's like
look it up,
it's
Jamie.
She's a villain. She's an aristocrat if that's a villain.
Hey, we'll be right back.
Here's the definition of aristocrat: a member of the aristocracy.
What is that?
That's it.
Expendable.
The fuck is that? I don't even know what that is.
Blooded aristocrat. That's it. Synonyms: nobleman, noble woman, lord, lady, peer, peeress, peer of the realm, patrician, grandee, titled man, woman, or person.
Not hooligan.
In other words,
That means Miss Fahey from the fucking 6th grade lied to me, bro.
Miss Fahey.
bro,
F-A-H-Y.
you are right.
I've been thinking
He's 7 years
aristocrat
old,
all
right?
these years meant like a
talking about the 6th grade.
Yeah.
I ain't never gonna forget her. She's the one who taught me how to read. I ain't know how to read till I got to 6th grade, my man.
Damn.
Bro, but do you know how many dictionaries you've passed by since then?
I never had to use the word till now, bro. So from 6th grade to now, who's using that? I'm not using that in the press conference.
You're
What
not
type of
doing
aristocrat you are, Miss Maleti? Maleti, you are such an aristocrat. I love you.
When's the last time you had a press
You're nothing but a whore.
Exactly.
What the fuck is going on?
All right, let's get back to Sylvester.
Yes, sir.
Sylvester
You
Stallone.
still Stallone got fucked up by the doctors early on, man. That's fucked up. My aunt too, though.
That's malpractice.
She had a bruise on the side of her fucking head for her whole life from the forceps.
That shit sucks.
It's like they're tongs, all right? Why are you taking my baby out of my wife with a pair of tongs anyway? What's happening? It's not a salad. You're not tossing her fucking salad.
It was the 40s too.
What else they were gonna grab it with? Like, there's nothing. They didn't really
Their
have
fucking
plastic.
head.
It was 1946. They had no plastic yet. Like they was just figuring out
They
plastic.
probably didn't even have gloves back then. They had to use like the leather wool
But
gloves.
you know
or
what
whatever.
they should do? You right, Jay. You right. They should just keep a midget on standby.
Just reach his whole hand up in
Like
there.
bring him in, and he comes in.
My
the
God.
fucking midget just.
First of all, then Whopper Junior hands aren't gonna be able to grab a baby and pull it out. All
Whopper
right,
Jr..
you need.
You ever seen
What? What's Whopper Jr.?
Little White Castle slider hands.
You know what Whopper Junior hands are? Oh, we gotta go to YouTube.
Oh man.
Anywho, while I'm looking that up,
we get a younger midget, like 10-year-old midgets to stand by. We pay the parents.
They ain't gonna find no midgets back in 1946. Like out of nowhere.
Yo, let me you ever saw Willow?
Let me ask.
Niggas is running rapid out there, man.
Yeah.
Let me ask y'all something. Did y'all know back in the day that you can drop your kids off for the week while you work at a boarding house?
No. I didn't know that, but I wouldn't even do it.
You said for the whole week?
Where the fuck that shit out?
The fucking kids would be
Trying to
so
drop them
fucking-
off.
And when you pick them up on Saturday, they'd be like,
You say,
"Mother,
take them to date
I never
and
loved
shit,
you."
and you pay for it.
That's not a fucking boarding house. You know what a boarding house is?
It's basically a boarding house.
Basically. Close enough.
And then you go pick them
Right.
up on Saturday, and they talking all crazy and shit like,
Nowadays, boarding house.
"Look at you, lima beans, mother. Never loved you."
Modern day.
You'll be like, "What the fuck you did to my kid? He's a fucking serial killer."
It's not. No, the fuck out of here.
Bro, they rape mad children in the boarding schools, man. You ever seen?
That's a hell of an allegation.
Bro, you never seen Babe Ruth's story? My boy was getting destroyed in them boarding schools, bro.
Babe Ruth?
Babe Ruth. No, he was not.
Yes, he was. He was getting raped, smacked up, all that.
That's why he's the best baseball player ever.
That's a new one. And he's definitely
Time out. Did
I
you
don't know
just say?
baseball. I don't know. Hey,
Did you just?
we share the same birthday, so I'm gonna rep him till I die.
Shout out to
Babe Ruth is the greatest baseball player ever because he took dick in a boarding house.
Oh no.
No. I don't think that's what he meant.
I didn't mean it like that.
I just know the man.
Whatever
couldn't run
molds
for a
you
lick.
to be great. You ain't gotta know all that. You just
The nigga worked as a butcher on the weekends, bro. He's just like, what you want? You want the New Yorkers prime rib? The fuck out of here, bro.
that man was massive.
Nigga
Bro.
was
You
not
ever
an
seen him
athlete. Anything, look at anything, right? Before 65, that's not athletes, bro. They were just motherfuckers just running around, bro. They didn't know what they were doing. You
After
don't see
that-
their body, their body was horrible. They all look like 50-year-old men.
That's why they was athletes, because he was out there smoking a cigar, hitting home runs.
That's why he died from fucking throat cancer.
Nah, the uniforms made them look like that. But yeah, right though.
Yeah,
the way baseball is
that
one of
nigga
those
was
sports where that shit really don't matter until like black people start to play. And
Bro,
then
let me tell you something.
Little Jackie.
Let me tell you something.
they had to change all the rules for Bob Gibson. It's like this nigga's pitching too close, so we got to move the mound.
I said at 10 years old, I was already muscular than half of the men on the 65 Yankee,
Man
bro.
over here.
I swear to God, bro. I outran all of them.
And that's
at
why
10.
Yeah. What are who? All three of y'all asked what Whopper Junior hands were.
Yeah, don't show me no gooey duck shit, bro.
Nah, there's no gooey duck shit. But I will say
we
all
like
rights
that shit.
reserved are for Burger King. This is for educational purposes
Little
only.
tiny hands.
Comrades here don't know what Whopper Junior hands are, so I must be the educator and show them what Whopper Junior hands are, thus proving to them that a little person cannot deliver a baby.
They don't like to call little people like that.
Have it your way.
Oh no! Look at him.
Oh, okay, I remember this.
He definitely could fucking give birth to a baby. No, what? Not give birth, but deliver.
Look at them hands, bro. Look.
Give birth to a baby.
$1. Yeah, that's back
it.
when.
That's crazy.
Right.
They're like $15 now for
the whole meal.
yeah, the whole meal.
Good.
That's ridiculous.
So, no Whopper Junior hands, just forceps. That's what delivered Sylvester Stallone and made his face like that. Iconic voice and slurs.
In acid.
But like I said, he spent. His parents had him and his brother in boarding houses because they were working all the time. And basically, I told you, they stated that he said that his mother didn't even want kids. They noticed.
His brother's older than him, right?
No, younger.
Younger? My bad.
No, his brother's younger.
I wondered that.
You didn't see the pictures like when they showed Sylvester, his brother was always shorter.
Yeah, but I don't know which one it is because his brother looked like he kind of got that going on too on his bottom lip.
A wide nose.
They used the same forceps. It was like, oh, there's another Stallone. Let's get those forceps out.
Let's get him out. See if it messes him up to the other side.
He got it backwards because the Italians, they nose be like out here. They joint went this way.
That's from his dad beating the shit out of him when he was a kid.
I wonder if you could find those forceps on eBay right now and if they're signed.
Oh my god.
The what?
Yeah.
I doubt it.
What you talking about?
His forceps that was used to give birth. When they threw them things away, they was like,
I thought you said his forceps. I was like, yo, why you want that?
What?
Yeah.
Only you think about dicks constantly, bro.
Yo, did you see in the documentary though that all the stuff that he kept from his movies, like the knives and the statues and the wax figure of him from Rocky?
I would have kept all of that too, though.
Yeah, I would have too. It's still pretty cool that he kept all that, and especially what really got me was that his son was in the movie. I never knew that. I never knew that was his real son from the first, second, or third movie.
That's the same kid from fucking. That's the same kid from Over the Top.
That's a C too.
That was a good fucking movie, and they didn't
That was
even
one of my
mention
favorite
that.
movies, bro. I used to always think you could beat anybody with putting your finger over the top. I was like,
You
I
can.
won, nigga. I won until you fucking nigga beat you. You be like, I had it over the top. I lost.
You got to bend your wrist. It's on the wrist.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what y'all talking about.
Over the top is an
Over the top
movie.
is?
Nah, I'm too young, bro.
Yeah, remember he 27.
How old are you?
He's not that
I'm only
young.
20. I'm about to be 28, but yeah, I've seen a lot of like old movies, but that's one of them I probably ain't never seen.
I never seen that shit either, and it's probably dumb as fuck. So don't.
Bro,
trip.
don't ever disrespect that movie, bro.
Fuck that stupid ass.
Over the top.
Over the top.
And see, you're over the top right now.
Was it about?
Trey.
It was about arm wrestling or something.
Yeah, it was
Like,
arm wrestling.
basically.
Professional arm
yeah.
wrestling.
See, I'd rather
You
watch
want to
Rocky.
know something that's crazy? That movie is based on a real person.
I'd rather go and
really
watch
was.
Copland.
That shit either.
Are you
Copland
kidding
was
me?
one of his-
What?
You never seen it either?
I don't give a fuck.
You got to be
Right.
kidding me.
I don't give
Who
a
ever
fuck.
seen wait. Who ever seen Copland?
No, over the top.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I've seen Copland for the first time today.
Yeah, I was gonna watch it earlier for the first time.
Yo, he played a real good fucking role in that, and we're gonna get to all of that.
It was a good fucking movie, bro.
For educational
was good.
purposes only, YouTube, I am putting on a trailer from 1987. All rights reserved are to Warner Brothers. All right, so don't take my shit down.
From 1987, I will go to
Over the top.
YouTube's headquarters.
20 to 1 pound.
Oh, he was scrawny in this.
He was swole. He was swole.
He was swole. He was smaller. Like, he was way bigger later.
I don't have a father, sir.
Me neither, cuz.
The world has always bet against Lincoln Hawks.
This guy's nothing. Why'd you leave us?
It'll all happen again. What my grandson found.
That's his son right there.
Do it. But a winner
That's not his
never
real son.
listens to the odds.
Whatever happens, I want you to
He
stay.
was wrong, Jay. That's not his real son. I thought it was too,
Where did we end up?
Together.
I know that kid right now
For
is
arm
mad
wrestling.
fucking good.
That's Stone Cold's daddy.
You never had anything, so you have nothing to lose. All I want to do is hurt him, cripple
That's
him,
Stone Cold's dad
get him
right
off
there.
the table. All I care about is you. You're my boy. You understand?
Don't meet nobody halfway. Now is the time to do for yourself.
I want you. Sylvester Stallone, over the top.
Yeah, I would probably never watch this movie, to be honest with
The
you.
movie is great, nigga.
Hey, look, real
Exactly.
Fucking
That
great. And what you watch?
garbage, my nigga.
I don't know. It was a good movie.
That shit look like
I
basura.
would never watch that.
I would never watch that.
What you watching?
Ever.
How's you watching? Mississippi? What you watching?
Under Mississippi,
comes on.
Red Rover. Nobody trying to watch that.
Any Hoosers. Like I said, him and his brother in and out of fucking boarding care when they were younger, right? Yo, Android, put your fucking headphones in. You didn't get the memo?
Talent. Your 1G is ruining us.
Bitch, nigga, did you get the memo? What the fuck you talking about? Did I get the memo? I'm at work, nigga. I can leave. Shit.
I'm out of there.
StreamYard sent me a memo. I sent out the memo to you guys.
He said, "Get that money."
It's okay. I don't care. You always kind of echo anyway. It's okay. We used to.
But I always said it though, Jay. I think Copland was real underrated. That movie was fucking good.
That shit was trash.
Bro,
The trailer.
you fell asleep. You probably fell asleep.
I fell asleep during that trailer, bro. That shit was whack.
That was in Copland though.
It don't matter.
No, Copland is different. He actually had to gain 30 pounds for the movie. It was in the documentary. They spoke of it.
Right, we're gonna get
the movie was pretty good. It was like out of all his acting, I think that was his best acting. Was in that Copland movie.
Probably.
You know, there's another movie that I feel like was probably his best acting, and I haven't seen it, but just from the documentary, it looked like it. Let me pull up his IMDb because I don't remember the name of it. No, it was Blag or some shit like that.
That's all.
What's it called?
It
was an older movie. One of his first movies.
Yo, I forgot about that. The movie is amazing, and they didn't fucking mention that either.
What, Cobra?
No, fuck that, because they're not his best movies.
What are you talking about, Cobra?
No, you know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I never seen Cobra, and I never seen the first three Rambos.
The first
you
three?
Never seen Cobra and the first three Rambos?
How do you not see the first Rambo at least?
You just skipped all the reasons why Rambo exists.
Don't judge me.
The first Rambo and the last Rambo is the best Rambos, bro.
He said I didn't see the
the last one is not
Rambo then.
I don't know. I guess I could
old
agree
man
with
that's
that.
like in his 70s killing motherfuckers.
It's kind of absurd.
That
Like he
movie
just
was
kind of
cool.
went into Mexico and the cartels and came out alive like that. But
That's
it
why I
was
like it
entertaining.
because it's fictional. It's like, yo,
Yeah, it
it's
is.
basically like the first movie. You have the first blood, then the last one was called Last Blood. He did the exact same thing in the first movie where he fucking basically manhandles the whole fucking army. So it's like, you know,
Well, in the first movie, he's not doing that at all. He's a misunderstood GI.
no, he's misunderstood at the end though.
He's misunderstood right at the beginning. He's literally being harassed by a cop telling him to go to the next town.
Yeah, because he doesn't even talk for half the movie.
I understand that, but
Go to Mad Max.
he fucking destroyed. He kills a whole bunch of fucking people, bro.
Yeah, because they start harassing him and like beating the shit out of him in the fucking police station. So he beats the shit out of the cops and tries to escape, and then they're chasing him, and then they start shooting him. So then him being a vet, he gets triggered. He goes into war mode, and that's why the shit happens because they turned him on.
The movie was called Fist.
Yeah, that's where he was fisting the German Shepherd.
No, that's when he's a
a
warehouse worker, and he rises through the ranks of the trucking industry and becomes a union president.
I don't know, man.
That's kind of like Wolf on Wall Street type shit, but with
I didn't know about that till I seen the documentary.
I never
But
saw that
seriously,
movie. I never even
like-
knew of that movie.
Things like Daylight, Cliffhanger, and shit. Like, I don't know why people don't mention those movies. Those are fucking good ass movies.
I saw Cliffhanger. It was pretty good.
Cliffhanger was good.
One of them you probably seen like the other 7. Just being honest, because I've seen a whole bunch of his movies, and I'm like, yeah, I appreciate cool action movies too. It's nothing really special though.
I'd rather the old action movies than the new ones now, though. Because now they just doing too much, bro.
I feel like back then it was more original.
Yeah, those original ideas.
They did more real stunts back then, and I feel like you could tell.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you see how he looks now. He's all fucked up. Got fucking
like he said whenever he
surgeries,
made
got 5 back surgeries.
Like he said whenever he was making the Expendables, it took a crazy toll on his body. Like
he did the first one, right?
Yeah.
He did the first one. He was like 69. He was doing all his stunts.
Expendables, yeah. Dolph Lundgren fucked his
he
ass
has
up.
like an intense drive, bro. He's like,
bro. But let me tell you,
guys
that story that he told you about Rocky with Dolph Lundgren, that you didn't catch on to that he really went to the fucking hospital.
Yeah.
When he
got
fought
toughed
Dolph
up.
Lundgren and Rocky,
Yeah, he got hit by mistake in one of the fucking in the scenes. Like,
not in one of them, bro. Not in just one of them.
Like he was getting hit.
Because a lot. Yeah, I could see that happening. Like a couple of punches.
His fucking heart swelled up.
How many takes they do? How many punches they get? You know that fucking they do for real by mistake.
Try to fake a punch and go.
That's the left.
Right
See, I didn't forget. See that,
What you said? What?
She fell asleep after we started talking about Copland.
Man, it was
It was
pretty
a
good.
movie he made. I don't know if you remember the name. They only show a clip of it, but they didn't say nothing about it. That I used to watch all the time with my dad. He was an undercover cop. He had a leather jacket on. I used to love that movie. I just forgot the
Sounds
name.
familiar.
They
Tango
showed.
and Cash?
I think it was that one.
Is it the one where like he has a big ass gun and stuff like that? Wears all black? Supposed to be like mad cool looking or something?
No, that's Cobra. That's Cobra.
Yeah.
He had a 1911, I believe.
Am I mistaken, or did he play like did he play Dredd or RoboCop?
1911, the gun. It's the 1911.
You played Dredd.
That's Dredd. Yeah. That was a good movie.
Judge
It was
Dredd.
cool being a kid watching that shit.
Did y'all already talk about the shells and Demolition Man?
We didn't get there yet.
That's one of my. I love Demolition Man.
We took a tangent on his movies real quick. We haven't even gotten off to where he even started film school, which is crazy because my man's his pops, and it sucks because we were all a victim of that at one point too, where we have to pick up and move because our parents aren't good in that particular spot, and his mother left them, which split the brothers. So Frank went with his mother, and Sylvester stood with his father, and then his pops went to Maryland, and they went to Philadelphia. And he said they went to I think it was before that he went through 13 schools in 12 months or 12 years.
That was before they separated. Yeah.
He was just, when you don't have a place to call your own in your own fucking crib and you getting fucked up like that, you want to get the fuck out of there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no matter where you want.
I feel like they broke up because they were probably always arguing about Sylvester being a nuisance, and Sylvester was the type of person that didn't take shit from nobody. So like he'll go to school and the teacher will say one thing and he'll be there just kind of like correct the teachers and shit. But I think they probably were arguing over him, and that led to them breaking up. And then the dad just came back from war, beating the fuck out the wife. I figure.
Yeah, but he was getting.
He looked just like his pops too.
He was there too, though. He do kind of look like
pops. Look at his pops come home, puts a wife beater, light a cigarette, and start going to town on that bitch.
But then later he was talking about how his dad was jealous of him because of his careers and stuff, like what he was doing.
Bro, you gonna find
overnight. Rocky made him a millionaire overnight.
And then he made that movie Sonny. Oh, I got the real Rocky. I got the real Rocky.
Right.
His dad was a
Through
hater.
his whole story.
Yeah,
And he still love his pops, bro.
At the end of it, I love you, daddy.
You giving him hug, kissing him.
Did his
out,
pops
buy him
happen to
shit.
die? Like, did any of his family die already?
His dad
I imagine
died.
so,
Yeah.
right? Did they die around a time where he got famous by chance?
No, he was already famous.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
But did he get more famous or bigger?
Yeah.
Oh, how sly of him!
After he died, I don't think he got more famous after his dad died.
Yeah, he did. Because his dad died after the first movie of the first Expendables. So,
but he didn't get. He was already famous though.
Oh, okay. If it's that far along, then maybe not.
Everybody knows.
Did y'all see the Tulsa, the show that he did?
No,
I seen some of it.
It was a good fucking show. It has a little humor. It's like a dry humor, but it's a pretty good show. And they're talking about they're gonna bring one season, second season, and then that's it. He doesn't want to do.
It's a good role for him.
He's an old mobster. It's a good storyline.
I know what show you're talking. I actually
At first, I was like, when I watched when I first started watching, I was like, oh, this shit looks stupid. Like, where we going with this? And then it just started getting interesting. It's one of those things that you like watching it. You don't know why you're watching it, but you're not gonna stop.
Yeah,
follow through with it.
I haven't had a chance to watch that yet.
It's good. It's not that long either. It's 8 episodes.
I heard it was pretty good. A lot of people who's watched it, they was like, "Oh man, it's worth the watch. It's very good."
He has a lot of endeavors other than just movies. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's other shit.
It's loaded.
I think the biggest thing that cracked me up was whenever back in the day they had to go over, like, it was him and Arnold fighting over who was the biggest, who could hold the biggest gun with one hand and shoot, or the biggest.
You're right. It was a competition, but he started that competition.
Yeah,
because Arnold came into the scene in the 80s. He already had the fame. He already had made Rocky.
Yeah, but he said also he got his inspiration from when he first saw Hercules.
The first Hercules wasn't.
Yeah, that dude was jacked in that movie. He's like, "Oh, it's a perfect, beautiful man." That's what he was saying.
All right, y'all motherfuckers are jumping around for years. Right? Let me.
It's all about slides.
You're jumping around. I want to talk about the beautiful man.
Let me put y'all
down Stallone's movies.
Right? After the motherfucker left, right, to Maryland, that's when he became interested in acting. After he went to the American College of Switzerland. Where that shit is, I don't fucking know because I never even heard of it. But it's in fucking Switzerland. What the fuck? All right,
you got the Britannica.
No, Britannica's going off on it's skipping a lot of shit too. So he left, right, and he started taking art in school, and a guy in the audience came up to him and told him he should take it as a profession. He thought he was playing. And he was like, no, for real, you should really pursue this. So he started pursuing it and shit. But
he locked in.
Huh?
He locked in, like he got tuned in, like he zoned in on just that.
Right.
But he wrote a lot of screenplays. He used to write poetry. He wrote poetry. Oh,
so
that's funny because I wrote poetry, but I never even thought about writing a screenplay.
Bro,
God, it's hard.
There's so much shit. Right, it is hard.
It's hard.
Yeah. I think I could write a screenplay right now. I think I'll fucking destroy one.
The way he did it was kind of the way I used to do it back in the day. Like when we were kids, everybody wanted to be a fucking rapper. Nah, not a screenplay.
Oh yeah, yeah. We used to download the instrumental.
I would take the song, I would listen to it. You know what I mean? Hear what the rapper would say, and I would throw my own shit into it. That's how I would write my shit. Mm-hmm. And he basically did the same thing. He worked in the movie theaters, and he would be there for every fucking showing. So he grabbed himself a little tape recorder, and he recorded all the audio from it, wrote it down in his book, and started changing up the words to fit his own type of screenplay. So that's how he even started getting the format in his head, which is fucking intense.
It sounds like stealing.
It's not stealing. That's how he honed his craft. You know what I mean? It's all about muscle memory. So once you start to know how the breakdown of the movie looks when they're writing it, is how you start to learn how to write your shit, how to format your shit. You know what I mean? So that's what he did.
Templates.
When any rapper is trying to become a rapper, they're influenced by some other rapper. You know what I mean? Or some other form of music. And they try to create their flow based on what they've heard and how they flow themselves, which is this is what he did. He grabbed the fucking pen and paper. He wrote their shit down and then started changing their words around to fit his own. Then he got the format, started to write his own shit, the screenplays and all of that. That's when he, I guess, went to Switzerland. I didn't know he fucking went to Switzerland. Said returns to the United States to study at the University of Miami. He moved back to New York where he struggled. He lived everywhere, right? But that's when he started doing shit on stage, Broadway and all of that. This motherfucker, didn't he do a fucking porno?
What?
Sylvester Stallone. He did a porno.
Here we go.
Oh, he was older though. I think he was really.
His stage name was Rocco.
What is it?
What? His stage name was Rocco.
His stage.
Hey, Rocco, you rock hard, baby.
No, it says it right here. It says 1970 he made his screen debut starring in an adult film, The Party at Kitty's and Stud, later renamed The Italian.
I'm mad.
Yo, my man went in, but not everybody comes back from the fucking porno, especially that early in their career.
But he used the same name in Rocky, like the Italian Stallion.
But it says they changed afterwards. His name was the Stud.
Yeah, but that's what Apollo Creed was calling him, the Italian Stallion. Like you was watching that video, Apollo. Yo, we got a mean echo. I know where it's coming from too.
Anyway,
so he was the Italian Stallion after.
Italian Stallion before.
Laying down that horse.
It said that was his first on-screen debut.
Damn, what a career!
Right? He subsequently became a very more mainstream fare with uncredited roles such as Woody Allen's Bananas and Clout. During that time, Stallone moved to Hollywood, where his first role, The Lords of Flatbush. That's bullshit, because we seen in the documentary that The Lords of Flatbush happened when he was still in New York, and then he went to go move to fucking Hollywood and broke down right there, and Henry Winkler. Right. So that was after. That was all before he moved to Hollywood. So Britannica, you need to get your shit straight, bro. We watched the documentary. We more up to date than you motherfuckers. Anyway.
We know our shit.
Yep.
Where the fuck was I? A match between Muhammad Ali and a relatively obscure boxer named Chuck Welper inspired Stallone to pen the script for Rocky. Now, that's not the only thing that fucking inspired him to write the script for Rocky. He couldn't get roles. They kept trying to put him as the thug or the slow person. You know what I mean?
The burglar.
Right. They're trying to type
he wanted to be the hero.
Right. The leading man.
Yep.
Which, in all right, we can see that he can do it. It's not a point. Well, I guess to them, it's a point of, can the audience believe him to be the leading man? You know what I mean? which is I understand their perception, but the perception was
I think Rocky was a good movie.
I think so. The first one was amazing
for its time.
Because I think the boxing in it is so terrible. I kind of just hate watching the movie. I can't.
I would say if you was to compare like Rocky with
everybody knows that boxing is terrible in Rocky.
I think if you was going to compare like Rocky with Creed would take it. Because
well, yeah, I wasn't even gonna do that because that's really not fair. But I'm just talking. Could have made a better boxing movie.
Yo, mute both of them, Jay, right now. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Y'all fucking crazy, bro.
He's talking about the boxing, the way the boxing is. Like that's what I was talking about too.
Boxing.
Rocky's not a boxing movie.
It's not.
Oh no, it's a love story.
Rocky's a love story.
Yeah, they got to make a love story because the women can watch. But it's about boxing. It's about him working to become a better boxer and become a legend. And in the scenes where he's boxing, he just stands
by not blocking.
Actually, the story about him and Adrian, he just so happens to be a boxer.
Yes.
The only part
he wasn't even supposed to become famous. He wasn't even going to make a sequel. He wasn't even going to make a sequel.
You heard the man talk. What else was he going to do in the story?
Right.
Or is he going to be a lawyer?
I'm going to be a lawyer.
Oh, he was going to be a fucking bum. Is a lawyer something somebody wants to be? Nobody wants to fucking be a lawyer, bro.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people want to be.
I mean,
a lot of people want to be boxers too. I'm pretty sure there's more boxers than there are lawyers.
I'm pretty sure that I'd rather be a lawyer than a boxer, though.
No, I won't. I'd rather be a boxer.
For
get
what?
more money. One fight,
you're
get more than what a lawyer made in their whole life.
If you're a good boxer, if you're a winning, like Floyd Mayweather,
you could be a horrible boxer. You could be. There's a lot of horrible boxers that
they're not gonna book you for a fight. You keep losing.
Yeah, that's
He's
not
horrible.
You don't want to be a bad boxer. That's a really bad.
If you're like 0-16, you're not making no money.
Right. You want to be on TV.
It don't matter if you're on TV or not. You're gonna get $5,000 for an ad.
It's the same thing as a lawyer. If you never win a case, you ain't getting shit.
Macho, that's not worth the medical fees for you to keep getting your job.
Concussions, your eye out of your socket, everything, bro. I'm not doing that. I'd rather go wear a suit and tie.
Into it because all I'm talking about is money wise.
Yeah, but
we
that's
talking about a lawyer. We talking about a good lawyer. A good lawyer versus a good boxer. A good boxer wins every day.
Yeah, for sure.
Exactly.
Yeah, no.
Career path.
So a career path. Boxer promotion is better than a lawyer.
No, if you're a good boxer,
boxer ain't shit without a good promoter.
No, I mean, in this day and age,
in this day you don't need a promoter no more.
Like it helps to have a good promoter. They don't pay out your money, but
starting the war.
You don't want to be a bad boxer.
I don't think he will be a lawyer. I don't think he will be a lawyer.
I don't know.
In the 70s,
you're not getting smacked. You're not getting punched in the face. Not getting no concussions.
Yeah, but you ain't getting no pussy either.
Bullshit.
Sorry.
I don't know. You can still get some pussy as a lawyer.
Lawyers out here making money, bro.
Law school.
Lawyers make money.
You know how long it takes them.
Look at Morgan and Morgan. Look at them.
Fuck them.
They make money.
Oh, I thought you knew if for a fact Morgan and Morgan was getting pussy.
Hey,
I
got my sources. They paying
for the cooch.
They ain't paying for nothing.
The boxers are too.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they definitely are.
Yeah.
They got six packs, bro.
A lawyer can't have a six pack.
Fucking boxers, y'all talking about some fat motherfuckers?
No.
Walking around with some high shorts.
You don't think
millions? Let me ask you a question.
Hoes that get flown out only
pay for sex.
What they look like? They're buying pussy, bro. Like you're crazy.
Right. Did you ever in your life pay for sex?
No.
Everybody has.
Yes, you did.
We all have.
I mean, in a form.
Technically,
everybody has.
You're paying for dinner. You're paying for the date.
A charge fee.
Like yeah, you saying
like hey, listen, I'm gonna give you 200. You give me vagina, or I'm taking her out.
You're paying with your time, man. Time is money.
Yeah, time is courtesy, bro.
You're buying the dinner. You're going out. You're paying for a good time.
That's an elaboration that goes out of the fucking whole point, bro.
No, but that's not true though. That's not true.
Yeah, it is. Because we talking about pay. Yeah, obviously, no, I'm talking about money. I'm not talking about pay with your time
but we're talking about like paying for the date, paying for like stuff you go, you're going out and doing stuff.
Bitches, they're getting escorts and they paying $5,000.
Yo, it don't matter. You in the club with these bitches, right? You buying bottles, they drinking your liquor, they eating up everything that you buying.
Regardless of the fact if the bitches they're not using or buy liquor and chill with
to the hotel with you, you ordering fucking room service. They're fucking ordering room service.
Right.
And who's paying for it? You motherfucker.
Yeah, but that's you're not making sense because if the bitch wasn't there, you still was gonna do that.
No, you
it don't but you're spending more now, way more than what you would have if she wasn't there.
Y'all creating shit now. Y'all trying to make sense out of nonsense. Let's move on to the next thing.
You're making nonsense out of sense, bud.
No, I'm not. No.
You're paying for it regardless.
Bro, that's confirmation bias. I'm okay with y'all.
You're paying for it regardless.
Move on.
That's why I said Jay asked the question wrong, because you could always twist it and say, well, we always pay for it. Are you asking, did you ever get a prostitute or a hooker or a lady on the street?
That's what I meant when I said that. I didn't know that I had to talk so elaborate for Jay. Goddamn.
Jay saying that.
Or a Las Vegas escort.
That I know. Like, I'm not stupid, bro. That's what they do. We're going to get some horns.
And we're saying that multi-millionaire boxers are still paying women to have sex.
Probably, but they don't need to.
So definitely, this definitely
They could go stand in a bar and that's it. Bitches.
They could do that too, but at the same
they're
time,
famous though too. Like
you can also.
I'm trying to say that was my point.
That these men don't care.
A lawyer needs to pay it. Nobody knows you a lawyer now. You can stand there with a suit. They just be like, oh.
But you don't gotta pay for it. You
tell a boxer
if you're not paying a whole for I'm right, he's trying to get a baby out of you and get your pockets that way.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
You think these Hollywood?
I would think that's a poor financial position to have, but you're not wrong.
What would you say, Jay?
You think these Hollywood Scarlets are fucking free? They're not.
Would you wait? Now say that again.
Do do y'all think that the Hollywood Scarlets are fucking for free? Because they're not.
I don't even know who that is.
The Starlets?
Scarlets? Am I using
Scarlet?
We got plans for his
like Scarlet Spider.
The Hollywood hoes.
He already got plans for his Scarlet.
To go back to the other question, yes, they are, but at the same time, they're not, because a woman could be like, well, I'm gonna make this guy pay him, and I'm gonna make this guy, he don't got to do anything. It's different rules for everybody.
Yeah, you're right. Because
especially in today's time,
and then you just got terrible people that'll ruin all the rules of the game.
Yep.
Yeah, ugly people that think they're beautiful.
No, just people in general who will play one person while over here just letting any and everybody hit.
No, it's rules for everybody. Different rules for everybody, bro.
The game is 2023, bro. Let's just get the fucking on, bro. That's it, my nigga. Stop all the bullshit.
No. Less people need to be fucking out here. These retards out here bumping uglies. I don't think so.
It don't matter. There's always going to be more retards than intelligent people.
No, that's not true. Eventually, we'll start throwing y'all off a cliff like we used to in Sparta.
That's not how.
He said, y'all. He put you in there with them, Ash.
That's what I said. That's
But the way it's going, I do agree with that, though. There's going to be more stupid people than intelligent.
Stupid people will always win.
It already is. It's always
They will always.
I was going to say something mean, like, look how many women there are compared to men, but that would be messed up.
That's fair, too.
I concur. I was watching a video. The lady was like, asked the lady, are women better than men? And she kept saying, we're better than everything.
Oh, she's like, what are women good for? Or what are men good for? And they were like, nothing. And then say, what are women good for? And they're like, everything. What do you mean? Blah, blah, blah.
Wow.
It's mad condescending though too.
I'm saying that we say that nigga, oh, you're a piece of shit, family. You deserve to die.
I talk about hyperbole. I deserve to die because I said something offensive. Like, fuck you.
I was saying, bitches is crazy, bro.
But that's how it kind of is today's time too. It's like men don't really have a voice as much as we used
It's
to.
what that's the illusion they're trying to paint, but we the one.
Oh
that
yeah, we have a voice, but I'm saying like
we
it's
make all the decisions.
if we say anything, it's oh you're a sexist, you're a bigot, you're this and that.
And that's okay because words are just fake. They don't
Exactly.
matter.
And at the end of the day, it's our. So you know, we just gotta move on.
I'm okay with being all
It kind of like weird me out when women like, oh, I want women rights, but women have the exact same rights as men. I don't know what rights they're talking about.
Enough.
That's on camera, sir. We can't do that.
Okay, you eat a lot of shit on camera. I'm gonna go through a whole bunch of videos and try to make a collage of some every time you eating something on the show, and just fucking make like a 10-minute video.
Just him munching.
I mean, it is what it is.
I'm not hating. I'm not hating.
Eating on camera. Talk.
Yeah,
they get good conversations, good topics, and a mukbang every night.
Wait, Walmart broke it? No. Fuck.
Get on Dirk our Derb.
It's crazy how Sylvester Stallone just made us segue into a whole bunch of different shit. This guy has a grip on us.
I like the
he's
story.
like, don't talk about me.
Well, you know what's really fucking crazy too is that they have a statue of Rocky in Philly, but they don't got a statue
of
Joe.
Of
like
who?
Insane. Joe Frazier, the actual
Oh yeah,
heavyweight champion from Philly.
Right.
A statue of his
Yeah.
story. It's like Rocky's not even real. Like not really.
Okay, bro. I don't want to go up to a fucking statue of fucking Joe Frazier. Fuck him. I want to go to a statue of the man that I grew up watching, bro. I want to go and take a picture
Wait, hold
of
on.
Balboa.
Do they have a statue of Mike Tyson?
Italian/stud.
You didn't see him either, though. He never had a real fight. Like he's not a real boxer.
That's fine, but I
But
watched the actual movie.
But
Then
you said
I
you
watched
wanted
the actual fights.
Do they have a
fight? You want a statue of a fictional character?
Yeah, why the fuck?
Do they have a statue of Mike Tyson?
Everybody collects fucking pops.
Ain't no real
Everybody
shit.
collects Pokemon. It's the same
movies,
shit.
you got like 6 fights. How many? All the Rocky movies is really like 2 fights a movie.
Yeah, but he had about 57 fights. You never saw Rocky 4 where he knocks out like 27 people in 10 minutes.
Is it really a
It's
boxing
showing
match
you.
when you fight with your face like that, though?
No, it's not. That's why I said the movie.
Just headbutting people.
He's
headbutting fists.
The 90s when niggas used to box, they used to get rough.
Gonna win no matter what.
But that's what I was saying. Is there a statue of Mike Tyson wherever he's from?
It should be.
Nah, they can't afford it where he's from.
Sure they is.
And the city's not gonna do it.
Where's he from?
The city hates.
From Brooklyn.
Yeah. Yeah, New York don't get
All the
it.
best people.
What about Muhammad Ali?
Nah, hell no.
You want a statue of him with
Ray? Hell no.
Is it old man? Or
You're talking about real people. This is a fictional white Italian boxer. Of
Yeah,
course,
you're
he's
right.
gonna get a statue.
Exactly.
He got a statue.
Bro, one of the biggest
so.
statues in the
Honestly,
world is a
I would
bitch
hold
that
against
nobody
America.
knows.
What'd you say?
The Statue of Liberty is a bitch that never existed. Who is she? Who is that bitch?
That's a terrible comparison. Like
That's the biggest statue, bro. That is a good comparison.
That's a
Who's that bitch?
historical-
She's a fictional hoe.
But that has historical.
Fictional hoe.
There's a
I'm saying if they would use that statue, why not? Why we can't have Rocky?
Statue of Liberty, a fictional hoe.
It's not the same thing.
I know it's not the same thing, but you know what I mean, bro. Like if we could have Statue of Liberty, which I hate that bitch, why not the fuck have just?
Why do you hate the Statue of Liberty?
Right?
Because she is smart, bro. Nobody dressed like that, not even in her time. Nobody dressed like that. Why she had a torch? Was it the Olympics?
What are you talking about? The bitch from the Columbia fucking
Statue of Liberty in New York.
Nigga, it gets dark at night. She need to see.
She had to stay there.
bro. The bitch from the movies, the Columbia movies with the torch is the same thing.
What?
The Columbia.
You lost me, bro. I don't know what you're
Oh, you talking about the intro?
Right.
Okay, I know. Oh yeah.
All right,
She's the
but
same.
Statue of Liberty was out before.
Oh, Columbia. I know what you mean.
Columbia Pictures.
Yeah, Columbia Pictures.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the statue was there before Columbia Pictures came out.
Yeah, it was.
Now, apparently, it was put there so that way they could kill people and meat grinders.
Right, if he was something.
I lived there all my life. I never even
In the
went.
statue?
No need. I don't want to climb into no oversized dirty bitch.
Is somebody fucking a
Yeah, what is that in the back?
That's Tyler, bro. You know Tyler always got that shit in the background. He got his keys. Oh, he got his door open. So
My bad.
It literally sounded like somebody was playing a fucking arcade game.
Yeah.
No, that was an alarm going on or beeping down.
Like an arcade.
I guess it doesn't sound like an arcade game to me, but it's because I hear it all the time.
I was saying, like, as younger guys, Stallone didn't give you like that motivation. Like, oh, I want to go fucking work out. When I first saw Rocky 4, I was just like, yo, I want to go lift weights. I want to go running. I want to run through snow. Like it made a difference in my childhood. Like when I saw Rocky 4 and I saw him fight against Mr. T and he's training, I was just like, bro, I want to train. I want to look like that. I want to look like an action figure, bro.
No, the parts where he's working out, exercising, that shit is great. But when he gets in the boxing ring,
oh, he
is playing an arcade.
Oh, this motherfucker.
Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat is
and he played
we're not doing that thing. They just put the demo in, and I'm surprised it still works.
But yeah, Macho. Rocky is training meat and shit. And then he gets in the ring and stands there like a fucking moron,
just dancing around.
My dad,
I can eat it.
My dad has the same feeling.
We
as
did
you.
it.
My dad says
wins.
He hates all rock. He loves Sylvester Stallone, but he hates.
He doesn't start fighting so he can't see.
Yeah, right. When he can only fight by smell.
He don't got no strategy.
All right, no, I can smell my blood and your blood.
Nigga nose is broken. Nigga, right now I'm around.
I can smell your musk.
No,
I'm close to you.
I think you guys need to rewatch it, bro. Y'all haven't seen Rocky 1. I just saw
You
Rocky
know what? I
1.
haven't rewatched it because the last time I talked about Rocky, it was about him crying, and as emotional as that shit is, it's so funny that I don't want to see Rocky again.
I'll tell you. The first Rocky movie I ever saw was Rocky Balboa.
The first movie?
No, the one when he's talking to his son, he's coming out of retirement and everything else. Like
that's what I say. Part 1 and part 6 was the best one.
Part 6, yeah.
Rocky Balboa. That's when Adrian's dead.
Yeah, she's dead. And he just comes out of retirement to box or something.
The boxer.
Yeah. Fight that. That's not his name in real life. He's actually a real boxer in real life.
I can't remember who it is.
Antonio Tarver.
There you go.
Okay.
About to fucking break.
Yeah, he's a real boxer in real life.
Wait. Listen. Now somebody's playing the drum.
That was me trying to fix my mic.
That movie was really about
my bad. That movie was about what?
That movie was really about his son's death, how he coped with it. So he was showing, like, you know, when he's showing Adrian was just symbolic. You know, it was just it was a subliminal message that Adrian stand for his son, and that's why he wanted to fight again. That's why he wanted to start make movies again, because he wasn't gonna make no more movies. He was done. But because his son, he had that beast, and he says in the movie, "I got a beast down in the basement. He wants to come out. I can't. He bugging up." But that movie was really about his son.
But that movie came out in 2006. His son died in 2012.
You serious?
I swear to
That
God.
movie was really about the son that was gonna die in a few years. I thought it was about his son.
No,
He said that shit in the fucking.
It was about reconciling with his son.
But his son was still alive.
Yeah, but he was having those
about
issues.
those
That's what I think Jason means.
I'm pretty sure his son was on.
You
like,
saw the
doing-
movie, right? You saw part 6, right?
Yeah.
You saw how his son didn't want nothing to do with him because he was famous and shit like that. I think his son in real life was having those same issues with him.
His son was trying to make movies. He was doing. He was like doing his directing debut and stuff like that.
He was trash, bro. He was just nigga was dookie.
But he died from like some sort of heart disease or something too.
I didn't know what he died
Yeah, from being a dookie ass person.
I don't know.
What'd you say? I'm gonna be a bit of a delay, so I don't know when y'all talking real or when y'all not talking.
I was saying that his son died from a heart disease. That's all I know. Like,
I was just trying to look for it. I can't find it.
I looked it up earlier watching the movie because I didn't know that his son died. I thought he was still alive, and then I seen it at the end of the documentary when he was standing next to his son, and it said 2012. I was like, oh, I didn't know he died.
I'm pretty sure if Sylvester Stallone punched a regular person, he'll fucking send them to the hospital.
Not now,
bro.
I'm pretty sure he still will. You don't see his fucking hands, bro. His hands is fucking look like meat clevers, bro.
That's from lifting, though.
Yeah,
that's from all the steroids he did. If he punched you first, Corey, in the cheekbone, your face broken. Nigga, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. My shit broken too.
He said my shit broken too. You don't know that.
Nigga, his hands is huge, bro. He's not supposed to have no hands like that at 70. How old is he? Like, how old is he really? He's like 75, right? Jamie, look it up.
Bro, I was in a nursing home. Some of these old people, their hands are huge.
We'll be right back.
Yeah, but those niggas is not mobile. This nigga still runs and lift weights, nigga. Talk about niggas is talking about birds, flowers,
he's got the
ships are
serum.
amazing.
He's
Have you
got
ever
the
seen
serum
ears
life.
on ears?
Listen, Mortal has spoken. We'll be right back.
Got me addicted, ain't no coke. Let's just have a toast. Anybody want some smoke? Cause it's up. I be jizzled up. Catch me sipping with my double cup. Can't just have one, you gotta double up. You pour it, gotta watch it bubble up. I ain't gon' lie, I cannot get enough. When Callie said I need another one, gon' have you coming back for more. But go get it while it's hot. 4 be sold out in your stores. That dizzle.
Welcome back to the break room. Oh shit, I got crumbs on my beard.
Save it for later.
No, fuck that.
Sitting there just
I'm
picking them out.
feeling like bird's nest in here sometimes. So after Rocky, bro, he had some big shoes to fill. Everybody was praising him, and then they thought right after, what happens? He didn't think it was going to happen, but we know what happens because it always happens. What can you do for me now?
Mm-hmm.
What can you do after?
Keep feeding the audience.
Right. Consume. We got to do it. We need it. But this man, he thrived.
He did. He crawled through the mud though. You know, he did what he had to do to keep it. You know what I'm saying? To keep going.
Yeah, but even most of his roles that he tried to, because he was getting typecasted forever, even after Rocky. You know what I mean? They're giving him these roles that are kind of slow, kind of
for good reason.
I feel
there's a reason why he's typecast, and it's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with being typecast as an actor, especially if you're gonna keep taking roles and getting that money.
Yeah.
You think Stallone? Think he feels bad because he had to play an action hero in like 80% of the movies he's ever been to kill people?
Nah.
You think Liam Neeson is that way right now?
Liam Neeson's a better actor though, like a much better actor. He's played,
and he keeps doing fucking roles that are Taken adjacent.
Yeah, but that's what he's doing right now. But Liam Neeson has other kinds of roles.
You mean right now he's been doing it for like fucking 15 years?
Yeah, but he's got like more noticeable roles too. Like he played Zeus. He's been in other stuff too. Like
this is Qui-Gon Jinn.
Yeah, Qui-Gon Jinn. Yeah, he's noticeable. He's notable.
What are you talking about?
Still.
I don't think there's anything wrong with actors being typecast, though. I don't know why people be like tripping off of it. Like, if you get typecast, you get typecast. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Like, look at Vin Diesel.
Definitely.
Family.
He's doing the same thing every movie. Kevin Hart, he's always the small, funny guy. Him and The Rock, buddy movies.
Like,
but, man, he can't be the big, strong guy.
Yeah, but he is like he's always cast as that guy. He's always got to be the action hero and everything like that.
Movies.
Yeah,
there's movies he got that he's serious rolled.
You talking about Sylvester or The Rock or who?
Sylvester, I think.
Yeah, Sly. So I ask y'all a question. What do y'all think is a better movie franchise, movie series, Rocky, Rambo, or Expendables?
I think they serve their purpose for their time.
So don't
so.
Ooh.
Say it again.
So why you answer the question?
I am answering the question.
Now, out of those three, what's the best?
I'm gonna answer the question. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna be Rocky. Just for record.
You're saying Rocky?
So,
yeah.
Okay.
I personally think it depends on the time, right? Because they're maybe Rambo and Expendables can be compared, but you can't really compare Rocky to these two movies. They're not the same thing. You know what I mean? So it's either better action franchise or better drama. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know, because like I said, I didn't see the first three Rambos, so I didn't like the other ones because they were too overly gory and really didn't mean shit to me because I didn't see the first three.
Yeah.
Wow. Expendables, I loved it because they put back all the legends and shit.
Just watch it for me, Jay. Just do it.
I'm watch. You not like it?
Compare them to Schwarzenegger movies, you're gonna be like, well, they're way better than Schwarzenegger movies. Even though, as a kid, I liked the Schwarzenegger because I was like, whoa, he's a fucking giant, whatever. But
it's I love Arnold.
But Sylvester's movies were better than his. Everybody fucking knows it.
Arnold's movies is better.
It's Arnold.
I spit at you right now. You see.
I would have to go with Arnold too, bro.
Yo, he like nothing.
I like a lot of his movies, but I ain't gonna sit here. But I think
in Predator.
Yeah,
you could.
If I had to pick between those three that I said, I would probably go with Expendables. Just in my opinion, like Rocky's good.
As your
that's my generation. That's my
Nah. Did you see the last Expendables? Yeah, the last one, the new one.
No, I ain't gonna lie, I haven't. Which one? Wait, which
that
one
one's
is that?
gonna ruin your whole perception.
Did they just make that, or that's like?
Yeah, they just made that.
Oh no, I haven't seen it.
Came out last month.
It was horrible.
Nah, I haven't seen it.
It was horrible.
That's probably why I haven't seen. I don't want to see it. If it's kind of like the Meg with me. Like I don't like those movies.
It's like, I don't like the whole concept of the Creed thing, but the last Creed was the best one.
Hell no.
You know the crazy thing about that? They shunned out of it. They
out of the third one.
That. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's coming back for the fourth one though.
See, why are they making a fourth one the way that it ended?
It didn't end no type of way. He's gonna do a fourth one.
He retired.
He already retired by the third one. Rocky did it 3 times.
Right.
He's gonna do it 3 times too.
Ain't such thing as retirement.
Yeah, not in a movie.
Boxing, they do that in real life too. I retire, come back 10 years later. I will try again. You know what I'm saying? It's just, the last one to me was the best one. The storyline.
Creed 3.
Like, I like the
storyline was good. I think they just could have did it better.
And they should have gave more screen time to what's his name?
Jonathan Majors. He did.
Jonathan Majors. He fucking killed that part. He reminded me.
He's a good actor too.
Tom Hardy when he played Warriors.
Great movie.
In that cage.
Warrior.
He reminded us of Thomas' character, but he played it as a boxer, and I was just
that's kind of another dude that
fire, bro.
Gets typecasted as like the slow person.
Who?
I don't know though. I don't know. He wasn't that slow, and he gets typecast as a slow person. He's saying
no, but who? Tom Hardy?
You mean
Nah,
Tom Hardy's a fucking great actor.
I was like, he's. I
didn't say he wasn't.
I would say in the beginning of his year, in the beginning of his career, he did get a little typecasted, but
yeah,
towards like
because he
merely adopted the dog. I was born in it.
Hey, look, I did not think that Batman was gonna be good when they said his Bane. I was like, Bane? Nah, that's not gonna really work too well.
Bane's supposed to be 6'8", and when I saw, I was like, oh come on! And when I saw it was Tom Hardy, I was like, wait. I said, might be good, and it was fucking great. That was the best part of that movie because Batman was
good in he was good in Lawless. That movie was crazy.
Legend, you see Legend, we had the twin brother. He played 2 different freaking people. It's crazy.
That's good.
When he did the Revenants, that movie was crazy.
I've never seen the Revenant.
Oh, that's a good movie.
Yeah, I've got to see that.
He was a bastard in Revenant.
Yeah,
he made that movie like he was the shit in that movie. Him and Leonardo, both of them. It was.
And that's the movie that Leo won an Oscar for too.
But he was gonna win the Oscar too for that movie too, and they gave it to him. They gave it to Leo.
Leo deserved
just because. Yeah, Leo did deserve it.
He got mauled by a bear.
A makeup Oscar.
When I saw him in Django, that was one of his fucking greatest performances I ever seen.
I think he should have won an Oscar for that.
He made me believe that shit because Jamie Foxx did a horrible job in that fucking movie.
But do y'all think that Sly deserves an Oscar for anything he's ever done?
Hell yeah.
Didn't he win one for Rocky?
Had to.
What was out in those times that was Oscar worthy?
I'm more than sure.
Even if he did, what was competing with Rocky in the 80s?
I don't know. I think The Godfather was out. Scarface came out, but Scarface didn't make no money in the beginning.
Yeah, but you gotta think it's going by year. It's not going by the whole.
Yeah, that's true.
Era.
That's what I'm saying. It says Rock or Scarface didn't make no money around that time. I don't know. Can you look at a list of the highest box office of the year Rocky came out, which was in 1976?
People started watching Scarface because it was on the background of MTV Cribs of everybody. So I mean, they was always like, "Oh, what's that movie? Oh, it's Scarface. We up here watching this shit."
Scarface's first round in theaters made nothing. Then they re-released it.
That's what I'm saying. People started realizing and watching it.
They re-released it in the 80s again.
And now
That's
it's a
when
cult.
It started making money.
But now it's a cult classic like Pulp Fiction. You know what I'm saying? All these movies
I
are
don't like
cult
all that
classics.
shit. I watched
Academy
it
Award
the
for
night
Best
it
Picture
came
for
bugging.
Erwin Winkler in 1977, won the Academy Award for Best Director for John G. Avildsen in 1977, won the Academy Award for Best Film Editing for Richard Halsey in 1977, and 6 others.
Bro, they won like fucking 10 Oscars, bro.
Who was that? Oh wow.
Saying did Stallone win? Not like did they win for best cinematography or some shit?
He did everything. He wrote, he directed, and
But like,
he did everything.
did he get an Oscar for his performance? Is what
Like acting wise, like
he was nominated for Best Actor.
The nominees.
Best Actor in a Leading Role.
It makes sense for Rocky to get some Oscars. That's a great movie.
The first one.
Yeah, the first Rocky. Yeah, it makes sense.
He didn't win it. He got nominated.
Who won it?
He just said that.
Erwin Winkler. I don't know.
What movie?
I don't know. It doesn't say.
That's
so
right.
Go and write Erwin Winkler wins Oscar for what movie? Jamie? Come on.
Jamie, look it up.
Jamie, pull it up, please.
He said he sounded just like him.
Right.
All right.
You see how he always gets away from the mic?
Jason's fax checks are not that fast.
No, they're not, because I don't have my keyboard. It's a whole story. I don't even want to talk about it. Anyway.
Where the fuck Jay go?
He's getting off work. He'll be back in a second. Just since we're getting away from the episode like we usually do and we don't got much time left. This man, through his acting career, which is why I named this episode Hollywood's Expendable, is that he barely got his chance to actually prove who he was as an actor. And when he got his chances, the few times that he got them, the little glimmers of hope, what really shined through was his writing. And he would rewrite his roles for these lines for these roles in certain movies, and that would steal the fucking show. So, I mean, I guess moral of the fucking story is you yourself can do what fucking Stallone has done. But you have to persevere and you have to find your niche and you have to grab it by the balls and do what you can. When you know you're good at something.
He was consistent. This is another thing people don't get credit for.
Bro, just the fact that he painted his fucking windows black.
I was just about to say
just
that.
To write that takes heart, because you taking normalcy life and you saying fuck it because I gotta focus. I gotta tune in, zone in on this shit.
And he said
supposed to be.
And he said that he wrote Rocky in like 3 days, right? And just kept rewriting and rewriting.
Well, the fundamental script was written in 3 days.
The screenplay.
Back to Corey's original question. Like, I didn't get to answer that point. What would be the best series of those three? To me, it would always be Rocky, because if it wasn't for Rocky 1, nothing else would have been made. If it wasn't for him, like, he's genius. So I think eventually he would have came out with something that would have blew him up. But that's not the case here. The case is it had to be Rocky. Rocky made him a rich man and made him more motivated to make more movies. And and he's still on that path now. He sells scripts to people.
But most people that do that, right? They sell their first script, they star in their first movie, and then they're like, you know what? Let me act and let somebody else take the reins of everything else. You know what I mean?
He still wanted to direct and produce and everything else.
Right. When it came to Rocky 2, somebody tried to really direct the way the script was going to go, and he wasn't having it, because the guy wanted Rocky to be this famous guy that's starting to dwell into his fame and start going into the drugs and into the women and all of that shit. And Rocky, Sylvester Stallone wasn't having it. He's like, that's not who he is. You know what I mean? He's a man of the people.
Yeah. I think he stuck to his guns.
I
off of
think
him.
you should write a screenplay, Jay, and have me as the co-star in that bitch. Corey
Bro, I
could be
do.
the camera guy.
I've always wanted to write a screenplay.
Ray could be the black guy that dies.
I'd love to direct it. I've been wanting to direct movies since I was a kid. I'm a big movie buff.
Watching this documentary, it
kind of motivated me too. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
It made me feel like I could do the whole screenplay shit, but the problem is I don't have time, man. On top of the time,
it's a lot of time.
I don't have time to give to the time that I need to invest into even rewriting after I write it. So it's too much. I'd have to shut down this
How long
podcast.
did it take you to write that down and we say that?
What?
That fucking destroyed me right now. I just like rewrite, understand time.
What do you mean? Rewrite what? Give him the Whitaker.
So,
Give him the Whitaker.
I think for real, when I watched the documentary, I was like, damn, yo, he made me want to write poetry again. Like write it and do, and I think he has that effect on people because even in his movies, that shit did to a lot of people. I'm pretty sure there's boxers out there, like older boxers from the 90s that watched the Rocky movies and that made them become, push towards being a boxer,
Inspirational.
Yeah, you know what the thing is too about that? Since you want to talk about inspirational, his daughters on the podcast said they kind of put two and two together because they know, who else knows Sylvester Stallone more than his daughters? They said, I mean, if you want to get technical, but even still, like it's a what it is to have a bond with your child. It's different. So they noticed that his two big takeaways from his childhood was Edgar Allan Poe and Hercules. The guy that played.
What's crazy, Jay? We live mad close to Edgar Allan Poe's house over there on fucking Kingsbridge.
That what?
You remember his house over there, Edgar Allan Poe's house?
Yeah, Poe Park.
Y'all live next to Edgar Allan Poe's house?
You could go inside his house and see the table where he used to write his books and shit.
Where he hid the hearts under the floorboards and stuff.
All that shit, bro. That shit is there.
Pendulum was in the closet.
Right.
I was scared of that house though.
I would be too.
Bro, that house was fucking small. You could walk in and do a 360 in one spot and see the whole house.
It's basically you open the door, you fall out the window type of house. You know what I'm saying? Like it was small, but it was like I understand that motherfucker was dark.
Yo, so during the documentary, I don't know if y'all noticed, but everybody they were packing stuff up. They were moving. What was the whole purpose of that? Was he switching houses or was he like?
Yeah, he was moving to a new location.
That's crazy though, because I kind of felt like it almost symbolized his exit from Hollywood.
That's what it seemed like to me. Like because at the end he's talking about moving on. He said your friends are dying, your job's done, and he said it like 3 times. He's like your career's done.
Right.
And then he's like, life just keeps moving, and then you just leave your mark.
Done, bro. That's Rocky, man. He ain't coming back.
He ain't coming back, bro.
Coming back, he gonna write movies for other people and sell it. That's what he gonna do.
But that's fine. But like he was
his daughter's fucking ventures and shit.
But he was packing up.
Stallone, I've noticed, right? Listen to me, brother. Sylvester, Mr. Stallone, whatever you want to be called by. Rocky, Italian Stallion, whatever you want, right? Call you what you want.
Coach.
All right? But listen, you've never done a horror movie. Holla at me. I got some ideas. They're not just ideas. They're based on true events. Call me. We could do this.
What? Playing Witchboard in the cemetery? Me pissing on the fucking grave? What we doing?
Man,
horror movie with Sylvester Stallone.
I would never say anything on air because if anybody ever takes my stories, I'll be pissed the fuck off.
No,
These are real accounts that happened to me and people around me that I've seen and experienced on my own accord and through other people. Like people
I think he would play a hell of a park ranger for Jason. for Friday the 13th. Like the guy, like what in the
I
classic.
think he would make a good horror movie if he put his.
That's what I'm saying. He could be like a co-character.
Bro, there's
the
another
guy who comes and saves the day.
I'll write it in the chat real quick. But
do you believe in ghosts?
Do you agree or do you not agree? Because I promise you, this has never happened before. All right, I'll just write it in the private chat.
Do you believe in ghosts?
I don't want somebody taking my fucking idea.
I see dead people.
I kind of do and I kind of don't.
You believe in ghosts? I believe in ghosts. I believe in all that.
Good malarkey, bro.
Skinwalkers, ghosts, all that stuff. No.
I never seen one and never will.
You don't know if you ever seen one.
I never seen one and I never will.
You are going to, but you've never seen one.
Jason,
never.
They kind of did that already.
From where though?
He did it.
I'm a type it. Not him, but I'm gonna type it.
It's not. It's done was in that type of structure that I wrote.
I know
and
that.
Not in that place, and not in that fucking environment. Never.
Was it so?
I think that's right. What I typed.
No, it was Brooklyn.
You wrote New York, motherfucker. You wrote New York, motherfucker.
I've never been. I'm sorry.
Okay.
This is
it's totally different from what I'm thinking.
Okay.
And yes, that's technically a horror movie.
You
but
can explain it in the monologue after the live is over. Can we?
Right, we can. Let's get back onto the real man at hand.
Segue.
I'm pretty sure that was his way of leaving the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think so.
He did mad shit. He continued his formula for mad shit through Demolition Man, Cliffhanger. He co-wrote The Specialist. That movie Assassins he did with fucking Antonio Banderas. That was a good fucking movie.
Yeah.
And at the end of the documentary, he's talking about how the rocking chair, he said that whenever they originally filmed it, it was sitting still till like he died. And then he said, I went in and CGI'd it to make it to where it's still rocking. So it's your heroes never die.
Right. No, he said you should never see your heroes die.
Yeah.
Which is
so I think that's him leaving. Like he's like, all right, well, this is my exit.
I think it is because I think like if you think about it, it's ironic that the documentary comes out almost a month after the Expendables 3.
Bro, I'll tell you another thing too. Like there's always debate, like we just had briefly, on if Arnold is better than Stallone. And it's
no, Jay, it's not.
It's not. Because there's only one reason why it's not. Because if
he
it's
never
just
wrote nothing.
Right. If it's just going off of acting roles, then yes. You know,
going off of movies.
Huh?
But later
like
his
going
life,
off of go ahead, I'm sorry.
Right. If we were going off of just movies, it may. You know what? I can't even.
Because I could keep going. I could be like,
bro, I like to watch movies, and I just don't base my whole liking of a movie off of the movie itself. It also has to do with the actors' performances. And Sylvester Stallone, he always tried to fucking up his game in every movie. And although he was typecasted as a certain type of character, these characters had their own personalities. He wasn't just playing Sylvester Stallone in these roles.
Yeah.
Arnold, on the other hand, Arnold is Arnold. It's the Terminator in every movie.
Yeah, whenever you would see the movie trailer, it would say Arnold Schwarzenegger and
he's never seen the Terminator. Just for the record, just so you know.
I did see it. I seen it.
That alone, I would say, makes him a better movie type series of than Stallone.
Terminator.
What, Terminator?
Hell yeah! Look at the Terminator compared to Rocky.
No, Rocky is it.
No, it's not.
Yeah, but still, this is what I'm saying. This is
Rocky.
Maybe you're right, Dre. Maybe the exception may be Terminator 1, but in everything else, he's Arnold playing Arnold.
Yeah.
In every
That
role,
movie
he's
was talking
Arnold.
about Fist. He played.
I personally like the
Played an
Eraser.
Italian dude.
Arnold was Arnold in that movie. Arnold. He tried to branch off and do comedies with Twins and all of that shit, but
That was a good movie. I like Twins.
it was.
But still, like Sylvester Stallone was kind of the same for a while too. He was just hey, oh, I got feelings too.
When he did that movie,
Yes, what I'm saying is those roles, though, those roles
they
had
had depth.
their own personalities, bro.
Yeah, they had depth.
It wasn't just sugar coated Sylvester Stallone. You know what I mean? It wasn't.
Hey, yo, you're comparing the acting ability it's like 3 feet deep versus 4 feet deep. Neither one of them are amazing actors, so who cares? It doesn't really matter. Like they both gave us decades of being the same muscle bound motherfucker who kills.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, there are roles that
because he wrote everything that he played in. Like,
there are
Rocky Balboa, the last one. He wrote that. You think
there are shit that he played in that he didn't write. He did improvise lines for, but he didn't write everything. He improvised lines for some shit. But still, what I'm getting at is that the depth of these characters that he tries to put in are more than what Arnold puts in his roles.
Barely.
Arnold.
Jay, you're right. You're definitely right. I agree with you on that. But it's like splitting hairs because it's like he's not acting that deeper in the movie. Like Demolition Man is a pretty good role. He's a pretty good character. He's still some acting ability in that, but he's still a motherfucker who blows shit up and kills people.
Right, but what about a role? Exactly. What about a role like Copland?
She was mad good, bro.
He didn't get the recognition he deserved.
Right, he didn't play the muscle bound motherfucker.
He was a deaf fat motherfucker that was a genius on the low because he knew shit was popping off.
And he was mad timid and mad fucking scared.
And he talked real like the way because he had the vertigo shit because of the ear, so he talked mad like slow and shit.
But does that fall into Arnold being typecasted in the movies, or is that an acting ability?
Arnold can't change it up.
But he made these roles his. He changed the personality to these fucking characters and made it his own.
They said in what was that movie he played in first? The very first one they said, well, not the very first, but
it was the first. It was the one with Henry Winkler you're talking about, right?
Something of the Marsh or something. The one where he played a thug.
Something of the Marsh.
I can't remember what it was. Like y'all, we was talking about at the very beginning.
They play a New York.
Lords of Flatbush.
Yeah, I don't know why I said the Marsh, but yeah. So like in that movie, he started improvising the lines. Like he started like remember he was like, oh, I kept getting closer to the girl. She would turn around. Oh, the sun, it's bothering me. Oh, and then he would move closer. Oh, it just follows me. So he was improvising a lot.
He did movies like Fist and Paradise Alley, and Nighthawks and shit like that because he wanted to bring more depth to his roles, bro.
Exactly.
That's all I'm trying to say.
So
he has
character. Yeah, I would say that he's a better actor, but like movie wise, like I would rather watch the Arnold Schwarzenegger movies instead of Sylvester Stallone movies.
There are some movies where I'd rather watch that, but
yeah, like if you had to erase
There's only
one or
movie
the other
that I like from Arnold, and it's gonna be Twins, and that's sad.
You're lying to yourself and everybody watching.
I would never watch Terminator again. I'm 37.
I'm telling you right now, Macho. Those
never watch it again. Watch Twins. No, I swear to my mother. I haven't watched Terminator since I was like in my 20s. I'm 37.
But what about True Lies? That was a good fucking movie, True Lies.
Never. I only saw it once, bro. There's no reason to see it.
Kindergarten Cop. Come on, bro.
I saw Kindergarten Cop because they played it on channel 11,000 times. But who gives a fuck about Kindergarten Cop?
What's the last action hero?
All the way? Come on.
What?
The last action hero? Come on.
Jingle All the Way?
Jingle All the Way.
No, never seen Jingle All the Way.
See.
What about Junior?
I saw Junior. That shit was retarded.
But he's Arnold in everything.
I won't watch it. I won't watch it. There's no reason to watch it, bro. Like I don't even watch movies. I just watched all 5 Rockies like 7 months ago with my daughter, and she knows who Rocky is. Every
Watch
time
all
she
the
sees him,
Terminators.
huh?
Watch all the Terminators.
I can't. I won't make it. It's horrible, nigga. The storyline is fire, but I can't watch it.
But it's because you grew up in that time of like.
Tell you, sir, you're gonna need to watch
If
them
I
pretty
let-
soon.
You see, Jason. If you tell your 13-year-old daughter to watch the Terminator, she's not gonna watch it, bro.
Bro,
They
let me
gonna
tell you
lie.
something.
Yes,
My
she will.
daughter, when she was like 7, 8 years old, I put her to watch T2 Judgment Day for the very first time. And you know what happened at the end of that movie? She fucking cried, bro. She cried.
What'd she cry for?
She was 7 years
Because
old.
fucking Arnold died.
Yeah.
Make her watch it now.
It
It's
was this that
good,
made her
bro.
cry. It was this.
Holding the thumbs up. Going in the lava. It's a good, but
No,
it's more
not Rocky,
sci-fi.
bro.
It's more fiction. Like
not
something like Rocky could really happen. Terminator is not like.
It's just my personal preference. I just
I don't
believe
know. Don't rule it out.
Oh, the way we're going. The way we're going.
He has better movies. His movies are way better than his.
Where's Skynet?
Fuck Skynet. Like, all right, he did
PT is Skynet.
good movies, bro. He did 2 good movies, part 1 and part 2. After that, nobody really cares, bro.
Who?
But you can ask niggas, more people
Arnold.
watch all the Rocky movies than more people watch the Terminator movies. I guarantee you that shit.
Not in today's time, I wouldn't say. Maybe like growing up in your time or
Listen,
our time or
You
whatever.
didn't like Predator?
huh?
You didn't like Predator?
Yeah, I like
First Predator.
The first
Yeah, that's
one,
it.
though.
That's the only one he was in.
Yeah, that's it.
So that's another movie you lied about. Niggas say he
you
ain't like
mean?
none of Arnold's
You
movies.
said you didn't like it. You liked Twins, and that was it.
No, what I said is the only movie I would watch now again will be Twins.
You're bugging.
It's because I watched that movie every day when I was a kid because that was the only movie I had of him. You know
But
what I'm
then he's
saying?
in.
But
he's
right
in the
now, I will
Expendables, he's
still
in all
watch.
that.
I would still watch Sylvester Stallone movies. I really would, bro. The last movie Arnold Schwarzenegger made. What's it called? What's it called? What's it called? Huh?
Huh? The last movie he made?
Yeah, what's it called? Shut up. You don't fucking know it.
Well-
You don't even know what's the last movie made. It's fucking trash.
I was gonna
What's
say,
the last
wasn't he
movie
in
Sylvester
the-
Let me
Stallone made?
see, bro. Let me
Stallone?
see.
He was in the Expendables with Stallone, wasn't he?
Yeah, but I don't think that
one.
was his last movie. It was the
His
new
most recent
Terminator.
movie, you're talking about the last movie he was in?
The newest Terminator movie.
No, the last movie like him, just him.
I just said the last Terminator.
last
He was in the newest one.
I didn't see it.
No, he was in a show called Fubar, which was pretty good.
Yeah, we're watching it. Like, it's not happening.
That was actually
I
pretty
even
good.
watched the show with Sylvester Stallone and his daughters. It was the show with his kids. I watched that shit.
Terminator Dark Fate was the last movie he was in. Oh no.
Dark
No, yeah,
Fate
it was. It
We'll
was.
get on. We'll get on that another time.
Yeah, so I don't want to get into that right now. Let's save that for 2 weeks from now.
What I'm
But
trying to say is
Sylvester Stallone's a great actor. I am not taking nothing
he's
away
just
from him. He
better.
is.
He's better. His movies are better. It's just all better. He writes, he produces, he directs.
Right.
acts.
That's what he
That's
got
everything
above.
better. His
Like,
movies are better. He won more awards than this fucking doofus.
My shoes better. My gear's better.
Arnold's
Yeah,
a
I don't
joke.
think Arnold ever won an Oscar. Arnold doesn't
He's a
have an Oscar.
joke. He's a
No
joke,
Oscar for
bro.
Arnold.
This nigga made it by mistake.
I don't
Who's
know.
Stallone?
He was a governor, though.
No,
By mistake. Hell no.
Stallone was never the
no,
governor.
Arnold Schwarzenegger made it by mistake.
Stallone was never a governor. Put that on his resume.
And what that mean? He was
The
playing little
governor.
fucking kids' dicks.
He was.
He was on
He
a
drove
fucking island.
California. That's kind of crazy.
Who,
That's kind of a big
anybody
deal.
could fucking do that. You see the president, bro? He's half fucking dead. Come on, anybody
Touche.
can do that.
He's going-
My
he's
son
going
can
90
do that.
he's-
My son can run this country, bro.
He's going nighty night.
The son's 11. He just figured out what his dick can do. He could run
Fucking
this
two
country.
two crows could run the country better than what we got right now.
Yeah, Stallone's better. That's it, hands down. To me, that's
Was
just
that
me.
the only? Was that the only like action people in the 80s though? Was like so
That was more.
Stallone and
You had Bruce Willis. Bruce Willis was popping.
You
like
still
late
had
80s, 90s,
OGs
right?
too. Chuck
It's 80s
Norris,
and 90s.
Charles
Chuck
Bronson,
Norris.
Charles Bronson was okay.
fucking what's his fucking name? How I forgot his
Clint
name.
Eastwood was
If you put all these people in a
Eastwood
room
was still
together,
doing his thing in the 80s.
if y'all put all these people in a room together, who's coming out with the most awards?
Clint Eastwood.
Yeah,
Clint Eastwood.
In total?
What you mean?
I don't fucking know. I saw like 2 movies of Clint Eastwood, bro.
He does the same thing Stallone does, and he makes way better movies.
That's a whole different generation, though, Jay.
Yeah, it is.
I don't even know what movie he made. I don't even remember watching a movie with this nigga. All I remember was my dad watching him. I'm like, who's this cornball? I would smack the shit out the skinny nigga and keep it moving.
You ain't never seen Gran Turismo or
No.
Dirty Harry or nothing like that?
Never saw Dirty Harry. The Gran Turismo, remember whatever.
The
Was
Good,
an
the Bad,
old
and the
man.
Ugly?
It was Gran Torino.
Gran Torino.
That's Gran Turismo. My fault. Yeah, Gran Torino.
Gran Torino, no, never saw it. I know he was an old man. They had one that was a mule.
That's a great movie.
I saw a mule. I was watching Mule. I got 15, 20 minutes into it. I said, I don't even know why I tried. Got out.
Don't forget Van Damme.
Yeah,
Van
Damme was one of those dudes.
That's the one you showed me. He started screaming.
And that was my nigga, bro. When he did Bloodsport. When it comes to martial arts, he was that nigga though.
Chuck Norris got him.
He was the best action star of the fucking 80s and 90s, but he was definitely well versed, the most versed.
Yeah,
I would say.
He was definitely up there.
When it comes to martial arts, I don't know. I don't know. When it just comes to everything, totality.
Roadhouse.
I think he was it. He paved the pavement for all everybody else to become this fucking.
Yo, can we just acknowledge that his fucking father was a fucking bitch? First, he choked his father. Yo, he took liberties, bro. Like
his dad went through some shit.
Three. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
I'll name 3 right now. 3 things that he did to Sylvester Stallone that was fucked up. And the third one, Stallone should have punched him in his motherfucking mouth. So I instantly forgot the fucking first one because the other 2 are fucking bananas.
Jamie, look that up, please.
He got the Bruce Willis going on right
now. He threw him off the horse. He beat him. He beat him in public. He beat him in you know.
The first one, I think he just beat the shit out of him or something.
Yeah, that's it. Beat him with a rubber hose and called him a retard.
Damn, it was something else. I had it in my head, but going on that rant fucked me up. But yeah, what's going on. I was gonna say was the whole getting choke slammed off of the fucking horse. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah,
and then later in life, when he actually did the polo shit with his dad ran him down with his horse, knocked him off his horse, causing Stallone's horse to almost trample him, and didn't even apologize.
The first one is when he was playing polo at a younger age when he first started playing polo.
Yeah, and he was jerking the horse.
He was like, you did it wrong. You don't know what you're doing. You know. His dad was jealous because he knew he was better than him.
Yeah, his dad was always jealous.
He knew that Sylvester was a better person. That he was going to be better than everything.
Yeah,
and all he was worth was a couple medals and shit. All he was to be a veteran. That's all he was worth.
Every time Stallone tried to accomplish something, his pops would try to one up him. Like with what Corey said before, he made Rocky. This dickhead made Sonny.
And then it went behind his back and went to the other people and was like, yo, Henry Winkler was like, yo, I got this movie called Sonny. It's the real Rocky. Well, run it by
his brother tried to do that.
No, that was his dad.
That movie would have been trash.
It was.
His pops.
Like, that's not even sound original. Like, everybody would have knew. Like if it would have came out, it would have been like Rocky, Sonny, what's going on here?
That's what it was. He's like,
and
it's like a little
directed by
too
his
close to
pops.
each other.
I'm watching that.
It's fucking stupid.
His
He
dad's a
should
fucking moron. He wasn't. He
fucking
never
Mooley.
knew. You know what it was, bro? That he loved Sylvester Stallone, but he never learned how to be a father. He never let himself learn.
Nah. Fuck that. I had the same type of relationship with my pops, and I'll tell you right now, that nigga gave 0 fucks about Sylvester Stallone. 0 fucks. He didn't give a fuck about his well-being, and every time he had a success, he wanted to try to one-up him, to try to belittle him, just because the
That happened to that man because he says in the movie that when the first time they saw each other again after he was in the fucking army for fucking 8 years, 4 or 5 years.
Bro, that whole shit where he trampled him. Nah, that whole shit where he trampled him happened in his later age, bro. Fuck that. You're gonna try to say what
it don't matter because they already have a relationship now, which is all fucking fucked up.
It matters. You obviously didn't listen to that fucking documentary.
I did. His father still loved him though, bro, because when he came from the airport, both his sons ran to him, and he said that that's the first time he saw his dad ever be human because his dad started crying.
His dad was like, "Oh, today's the best day of my life," and then he's like, "You should really learn how to love and forgive people."
Bro,
he was on his fucking deathbed. Are you kidding me?
That's what he said. He's like, your angel's about to whisper in your ear, and you got this epiphany out of nowhere all of a sudden. Like, who are you to sit here and tell me to love and forgive people after you missed out?
Man, Stallone acting like a little bitch, my nigga. Man, the fuck up, nigga. You would have not been shit about that nigga, bro. He had to
He's one of the fucking greats. He has way more range than most of these fucking actors out there.
Got more ratings, you know?
Especially for his time.
Yo, Rocky, we fucking love you, man.
Adrian,
come on the show, Rocky. Come on the break room.
I mean, he's not an intelligent actor, but you know he's capable of the roles that have been given to him.
Yo, Rocky.
We did
it. He is an intelligent actor. He puts depths into those roles that he was typecasted in. We just had this conversation.
I'm not gonna make you rehash your stuff, but I don't know if that's deep, but cool.
He's always been like misunderstood though. People look at him
like no action star is deep,
so they think he's a retard or something, but he's actually fucking brilliant.
He's an intelligent actor, director, screenplay writer, whatever you want to call it. He did a good job with his career.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely a solid one for the books. He will be remembered. Yeah. But also, you know, fuck him, whatever.
Rocky changed my life.
There you have it, folks. We fucking love you. Back with another great topic, with another great ramble, great content, and even better puns. Come back next week when we are going over the story of Alonzo Lopez, one of the most prolific serial killers in history, said to have over 300 confirmed kills. But they were all kidnapped little girls, so he is a bitch. And I don't give a fuck that he still may be on the loose because he's probably 70 or 80 years old. So suck a dick, Alonzo Lopez. We'll talk about you next week.
Man.
We love you. Peace out.